Because of our history in Whitewater, we've known the Ottawa for years. It's widely known as arguably one of the best play boating rivers in the world. But what it's not known for is that it has an incredible fisheries. If you go past the first rapid, there's a big wide stretch. We call it middle to main, and it's basically where two channels split off, the middle channel and the main channel, and that area does not see a lure, ever, other than us kayak fishermen who just know how to sneak down a few rapids to get to this incredible fisheries.
This area doesn't get hit very hard because it's pretty much rapid locked, so there's not going to be any boat traffic, anything like that. So looking forward to a really fun time with a great group of guys here from Jackson Kayak.
And we're going to go from where we've been staying all week at River Run all the way down to Wilderness Tours, which is the home of rafting on the Ottawa River. And it's about a 7-8 kilometer paddle. It's going to take us all day because we're going to fish everything.
It's probably one of the most well-known like play boating and rafting places in the world. And they're like, yeah, if we just make it, if we make it to the end of these rapids, we'll catch fish. Of course we did, we caught fish. But we were following Eric Jackson, so I feel like we had a little bit of an advantage over the rapids.
So I had this little bit of reservation about my safety coming in, but obviously with the guiding of James Macbeth and EJ, like they put us in the right place and took us the right path where we still got to enjoy some whitewater, but still catch as many fish as we wanted to.
So we're coming up on Muskrat Rapid. It's pretty exciting. Everybody's hearts are pumping because you can hear it from about a mile away. But it looks like a nice wave turning up top. I have no idea what's going on down below, so we're gonna have a look at it.
I think we're gonna go whitewater kayaking. Best part of kayak fishing day is when you get to combine catching fish and whitewater all in one stop. This is a good rapid here for everybody. Some big waves. It's big volume. The middle and the main channel of the Ottawa come together, so it's a high volume run, meaning the waves are big and the current's really fast, like about 3 times faster than you can kayak. So no matter what happens, we're going down river.
Just scouting out a rapid. It'd be my first set of rapids on this trip. It's been a long time since I've run any whitewater at all, so a little excited. Looks fun. Not too gnarly, but enough to get your blood pumping.
If you start in the fast water in the middle, there's like a series of big waves. But if you start working your way right, so let's say you're angled at 30 degrees to the right, and paddling a little bit, you'll go off the shoulder of the waves, and then you'll end up in that flat water and the eddies on the sides. And then it'll be just moving flat water. And then there's a nice big catcher's eddy at the bottom on the right side. Stopping there would be good. I bet there's some good fish in there too. And then from there, that way we'll break it into 2 pieces. And the next one will come out and it'll be kind of a straight shot down also, but we'll want to get to the left side of the river on the next one. All right, so running whitewater takes extra consideration. You want to make sure you're safe. There's several things that can happen in whitewater you want to try to avoid. Now, obviously, is the inconvenience and expense of losing your equipment. So before you run a rapid, I highly recommend, even if you're confident you're going to do it well, of locking your rods down in the rod holders, getting your tackle put away, stuff that allows you to focus on running the rapid versus focusing on making sure you don't lose your stuff, all right? So once you've scouted a rapid and you've got somebody that's going to help lead you down and help you pick a line or a path that's going to get you through, it's also important to know that your ability to go through a rapid depends largely upon your paddling ability. So having some good strokes and understanding the general concepts of whitewater, what eddies and eddy lines are, waves, holes, being able to spot the rocks underwater, all those things can be the difference between having a fun and enjoyable ride down the rapids or one where you're swimming in the water, losing equipment, and maybe even getting hurt. So practicing your strokes and understanding the concepts are very important. The obvious, of course, make sure you're wearing a PFD, and if it's a rocky run, putting a helmet on doesn't hurt at all either.
It was just fish after fish. There was always someone yelling "fish on" in the background, so it was just an awesome place to come fish and experience nature.
Well, man, we had a really fun day. You know, fishing with good friends, and I mean, how often do you get to kayak fish with a world champion whitewater kayaker? Just tons of fun. Learned a lot from EJ on the Whitewater. Beautiful location. I mean, just an epic day up here in Canada.
We were putting them back so they could get bigger.